Hello everyone and welcome back to Terra Invicta, where last time we managed to strike a real blow against the aliens. Our somewhat battered strike fleet, still waiting for repairs, took on one of the major alien fleets, one of their mothership fleets, and absolutely trashed it. We did take really heavy losses, but we destroyed their fleet, including their mothership. So all in all, a really important victory for us, really important step. Our ships can certainly compete with the best of their ships right now. Otherwise, we managed to stabilize a lot of our income. Everything's moving in the right direction. We now just need to continue building. Strike Fleet is on its way back to Jupiter for reinforcements. So we'll rebuild that, continue to harass the enemy, continue to attack their resources where we can. And I'm feeling a lot more confident the next time a big fleet decides to show its face around us. Over on the Earth side of the game, we have been being a little bit more aggressive. I've started to take random other countries with purges, really not defending them so much, but just keeping them there. It's giving us just a little bit more of a backbone amount of mission control that we have. And if I can hold these long enough, I can start conglomerating them together into large blocks that are a bit easier to handle. So yeah, with all that said, let's jump into today. Okay, well, the Academy are just being rather rude. They have really decided that they don't like me. They are just refusing to trade at this point, so okay, fine, we're done with them then. Yeah, up till recently they were pretty good terms with them, but apparently now they are outright at war with us. Okay, I guess I've been picking on a couple of their sites, but nothing in particular, but okay, if they don't want to trade, they don't want to trade. And continuing with that, purged one of the Academy people. I don't really feel bad. They've been purging my people left, right and centre, so they can't complain when I purge theirs back. Okay, we've completed interrogation techniques. Okay, I'm going to do networked psyops so that when we conquer new areas with armies, which occasionally we end up doing, it reduces unrest. Alright, grab back complete control of the UK. Okay, Southern Balkans are having a brush war. I'm going to strike key targets, see if I can settle things. Yeah, the war's calmed down. Good, good. Okay, advanced plasma batteries project is complete. Okay, I'm going to quickly grab the counter-aliens ops team. Just makes it harder for them to terrorize us. Right now we're just shutting down the aliens' ability to interfere with us. Okay, I'm going for a little bit of a variation on the Vindicta class here. I want to try putting in these heavy plasma batteries. These can hit at 1,000 kilometers, which gives them the same targeting range as missiles. So this is really a first strike capable weapon. Takes up 4 slots, so that is fairly heavy, but does a hell of a lot of damage when it does hit. What I'm hoping here is if I've got the 3 ultraviolet laser cannons on the nose, those should take care of a lot of the incoming projectiles as they have been doing, and then I've got the point defenses to take care of anything that gets a little bit closer. Also upgraded the armor a bit. I think this could use a little heavier armor, and since we've got this massive glut of exotics, I've started putting on some hybrid armor on the front and the back. Can't really afford to put it on the midsection, but this at least makes it so that we're a little bit lighter, so that I could afford to beef up the central armor without slowing us down too much. This is still going to be our interplanetary ship, so I'm still sticking with these hyper-efficient Triton reflex drives, but altogether I think this will be a pretty good design to start rebuilding Strike Fleet. Okay, putting one of those into production at Jupiter, another one is queued. We just need more metals to get that all going. So it'll be less than a month till the second one gets started. Start building up our combat fleet again. Oh, very nice. We've had a massive breakthrough on high base. Can pick from various really powerful upgrades here. I think I'm going to go for exploring new methods of prospecting off-world, so get another 5% to our off-Earth mineral mining, and then all of these give us 13,000 research, which is a hell of a lot. Yeah, there we go. Unlocked network psyops and counter-aliens operations teams. Very nice. Go for advanced heavy plasma batteries. And these social media campaigns, so we get bonus to Unity. We are using the Unity priority in a couple of countries. Initiative coup in the UK. They forgot to actually defend it. Never mind. It's starting to purge back the UK. Okay, got just enough resources to put another Vindicta Class 4 Dreadnought into production. When those are done, that will give us 6 in total once Strike Fleet is back. I'd really like 9 in total so I can get a full high wall stack of 3x3, because that seems to work pretty well at mutually defending one another. Okay, we've completed Europe Ascendant project here. So Europe has claims on Istanbul, Ankara, Turkey and Belarusia. I'm going to do government network analysis. We do occasionally do coup missions. That's quite a big boost to them. Okay, regain control of the UK. Immediately lost our point in the Gulf states. Okay, for some reason major backers want to tour Mercury 1. Mercury 1 isn't really a great base to tour, it's just a star base out in Mercury. Doesn't do much. But I can go and give a military tour there, so get some bonuses in. Nothing really spectacular, but a little bit. I'll take it. Okay, Humanity First did a coup in Vietnam, never mind. Okay, Amphitype base is once again online. This is the new and improved Amphitype base. 3 battle stations defending it. Produces us quite a bit of money, quite a bit of extra research there. And rather importantly, gives us quite a big boost to our fissile material income. The alien should have a much harder job breaking that compared to the old one. Okay, social media campaigns is done. Get a little more points into Unity. Okay, I'm actually going to do this one, civil defense programs. So population lost and GDP damage due to nuclear strikes is reduced, mostly in case we need to do any more of those defensive nuclear strikes. Hoping we catch the aliens before they land, but so far they've always made it through. There we go, very nicely. IO base has got its new mining facility online. Just giving us just an absolute ton of volatiles and base metals. So our income's looking pretty decent across the board now. Initiative has sabotaged another one of our space facilities. Okay, the station that we built in Agamemnon orbit to repair Strike Fleet was destroyed, but we always knew that was going to happen, so that's not a big deal. Okay, South Korea has conducted anti-missile tests. Government network analysis research is complete. And grab civilian photonic computing. Gives us a bit of a bonus to economic priority. Not really a big one, but it'll do. Here we go. Our ships are starting to be launched around Jupiter. Put some more into production there. Posing sanctions against South Korea, since they're owned by the servants. Okay, hardened hub shelters has been stolen by Project Exodus, never mind. And they also stole social media campaigns. And they also stole rapid repairing. They've been busy. And apparently Indonesian army crossed the border and got annihilated again. That's fine. Okay, the initiative are really going all out and sabotaging my space centres. It's a bit annoying, but fine, if they really want to. Another dreadnought out. Put another into production. Okay, advanced heavy plasma battery research is complete. Okay, I'm going to pick up Spacework Security Framework, try and lower the amount of sabotages that the initiative are getting off on us. Okay, that's interesting. One of the alien megafleets is on its way to Strike Fleet. Unfortunately, I think they are going to arrive just before Strike Fleet can reinforce. Damn, the Megafleet is burning hard, crossing the solar system really fast here in order to intercept me. Yeah, unfortunately, even if I launch my reinforcing ships now, they won't make it to Strike Fleet in time. So I'm probably going to lose those 2 ships. Pity, but don't think there's too much I can do right now. Spaceport Security Framework is done. Okay, I'm going to do Army dispersion tactics, take less damage from orbital bombardment, again just in case they come through with another major fleet. Okay, turned one of the servant councillors. Project Exodus is continuing to nick stuff from me. Civil Defense Program is finished. Okay, and I'm going to go for United North America so I can start grouping up that lot. Okay, we have now unlocked antimatter containments. Gives us a new resource, antimatter. Okay, and then I'm going to go on and push antimatter mass production then. Or do I want antimatter weaponry? I'm going to go for antimatter mass production. Let's look at how we can actually start making decent amounts of antimatter, and then from there we can go on to antimatter weaponry. Okay, another brush war on the Northern Balkans. We quieted things down with some precision strikes. Always something going on in the Balkans. Stealing neutronium spiker tech from the Project Exodus. So they're going to nick stuff from me, I'm going to nick stuff from them. Nice, another dreadnought launched. So this was going to be the last dreadnought entering production. Actually, I'm going to cancel that because I'm going to redesign. So now I have heavy plasma batteries Mark 4, no, Mark 3. So this is the Vindicta Mark 5 class. Okay, save up some more volatiles before that gets done, and yeah, this was supposed to be the last one that I was producing, but we're going to need to build more because Strike Fleet's going to be intercepted soon. A series of bombs ripping through Toronto. Okay, launching a investigation. Yeah, pity, but oh well. Okay, actually, now that Strike Fleet's a bit closer, I can launch their reinforcing fleet, which will reach them a little bit ahead of when the enemy fleet arrives. So should be able to group them all up a couple days before the enemy arrives. Given how well the fleet performed last time, it's going to be hard because this is one of their largest fleets, but it's possible. Okay, Project Exodus are sabotaging our facilities, which is quite annoying of them. Okay, I'm going to need to get some of my people to hide. Another tech has just been stolen. Okay, IO base has completed the last of its construction, and so it's turning its nano factories towards giving us money, so we've got just a bunch of money coming in now. Okay, nice, my fleets have met one another. Oh, what, despite them being right next to each other, they're not engaging together. That's annoying. Didn't count as them all being in one fleet, despite them being next to each other. Arg. Okay, here we go. Only 2 dreadnoughts facing off against their fleet. I don't feel good about this, but who knows. Well, one of their ships got destroyed really quickly. I don't know quite how that happened, but they just seemed to be manoeuvring at the wrong time and we just flattened them. But this is a lot of incoming fire that they've got on me. Though I seem to be holding. A lot of their fleet is kind of racing through mine at this point, but I'm giving them losses, but they really are hitting rather hard here. There's just a lot of them. Yeah, I just lost one of my ships. Yeah, if it had let me fight with all of the combined fleet, then that would have been fine, but apparently it didn't let me do that. Still, for being massively outnumbered, destroying 5 of their ships, pretty good. Damaged several. Okay, apparently Megafleet Beta is on its way to the station. My fleet should arrive at the exact same time. Be interesting to see how that goes, especially because most of their ships have already launched missiles. Okay, the Southern Balkan states are going to join the EU. Actually, just before then, the Northern Balkan states are going to unify with the EU.
Fellow citizens of Earth, I am Soren van Wyk. My organization has been quietly working to address the alien threat to us all. Our initiative has achieved great things, and we now have an opportunity to strike a blow for all of humanity. We are preparing a fleet of warships to send to the alien headquarters and force their surrender, and usher in a new age of prosperity for all of mankind. Do not impede us. Our victory is at hand.
Okay, so the initiative is trying to build up a fleet of warships to send at the alien headquarters. Kind of okay with that, to be honest with you. If they want to fight some of these alien fleets, I'm happy to use the hand. My really fast ships don't have the Delta V to catch the aliens. I'm in this really awkward situation. So I'm trying to intercept a fleet that is around Earth orbit, but my fast ships don't have the Delta V, my slow ships don't have the speed. Okay, again, this is really annoying. Strike Fleet is at Jupiter Station, but Strike Fleet is not being called into this fight with Jupiter Station. So if Strike Fleet was here, I would have a really good chance of this. But Strike Fleet is not here, and so I'm just going to be slowly ripped apart. They really need to work on their grouping your fleets, because right now it just seems like you just can't. On the bright side, this is the first use of our new plasma tech, and it is causing damage to their ships. Don't know if I'm going to be able to hold off their weapons, but they are focusing on my isolated station, so my groups of stations are still here. This might not actually be as bad as I thought it was going to be. I've lost one defensive station, but they are losing a lot of ships. Yeah, these plasma weapons that we've got really are doing the number on the enemy. They don't seem to be able to shoot them down. They move fast enough to track them. I'm really happy I invested in those. Lost another defensive station, but they're losing more ships. Another 2 ships lost to direct plasma weapon fire. Yeah, even these aren't my fully top-end defensive stations. These are just kind of the middle-ranking ones, but they do have plasma weapons, and they are definitely doing their job well. Yeah, they are wearing me down just because their laser fire can get through. I don't think these are particularly well armoured. But the plasma charges are just cutting through them when they hit. Yeah, considering this is one of their big, scary megafleets, they're just losing ship after ship here. Oh, they're trying to withdraw. Yeah, I'll let them withdraw. My station's still operational. Victory for me. Look at all those destroyed ships. 19 destroyed enemy ships. All but one of the rest damaged. Fortunately, I don't seem to be able to order Strike Fleet to engage. They seem to be locked into their resupply operation. The alien fleet might not be able to retreat though. They took a lot of damage. Now, alien Megafleet is withdrawing, unfortunately. But it did take such a huge amount of damage there. I'll see if Strike Fleet can get a hope of intercepting before it arrives. I'm not convinced, but they might do. Okay, Greece is joining the EU. Yeah, no, I don't have enough thrust to catch up with Megafleet. Okay, so Megafleet Beta is escaping, or what's left of it is escaping. Alright, rebuilding my defences at least. Okay, Southern Balkans is associately joining the European Union. It's not combining with it. Army dispersion tactics is finished. Okay, I'm going to assemble the antimatter trap tech next. Lets me start harvesting a little bit of antimatter. Okay, civilian photonic computing is done. And start work on antimatter plasma core reactor then. Okay, antimatter trap project is complete. Do the antimatter microfission drive. Okay. And nicely, Jupiter Station happens to be at a place that I can build an antimatter trap and start harvesting some resources there. Okay, just lost UK through another coup. Never mind, I'll take it back before long. Okay, we've got our antimatter trap in low Jupiter orbit. Okay, it's got weird units. I am gaining 68 a day, that is 2F a month, or 25F annually. Fine. Nice, another Dreadnought class ship. Okay, so that's 5 total out. This will be 6, 7, so we need 2 more to replace the 2 we lost. That one's entering production immediately, which is very nice. Okay, pretty decent. Doing a quick trade with Humanity First, getting a bunch of base metals, which we really kind of need for some amount of money, which we don't really need, and a little bit of water. Okay, throw an extra 2 grand for 80 volatiles, or 800 volatiles. Okay, sweet. We entering Star Trek era. We have phasers. Phased array lasers are coming online. Okay, antimatter microfusion drive research is complete. It seems a reasonable mix of thrust and exhaust velocity. Both are decent, neither is amazing, but this is the first generation of tech. Okay, so comparing the phaser green phasers versus ultraviolet arc lasers, they're doing the same damage each. The phasers have slightly better effectiveness at range, so their armor effectiveness is reduced. But notably they can shoot a lot faster and require less power, and then on top of that they're not requiring exotics. So yeah, I'll definitely start researching some of these. I'll kick things off with the light cannons. Those are the ones I've currently equipped to my ships. So this should just be a general upgrade, not a massive upgrade, but a bit of an upgrade. Shouldn't take too long to research. Although it's already starting to unlock infrared, so I don't know if that was just a waste. We'll see. I'm probably not going to be able to keep it, but I've had a series of purges, gained control of Indonesia. Yeah, I think it might just be taking time to tick through all of the various techs that are coming through. Ooh, point defense phaser turrets. That is definitely going to be a high priority. Yeah, already light UV phaser batteries are being proposed. Okay, yep. I'll push through this tech, since it should be rather quick, but then I think I'm going to flip over onto other techs. Alright, Jupiter Station's defense arrays are starting to come back online, and we just launched another Dreadnought. So now we should be able to put the last Dreadnought for the new fleet into production. So in 182 days, Strike Fleet will have its Dreadnought capacity at full. Then just need to start working on the auxiliary ships. Re-establish control of the UK. Okay, Chris Blakely is being asked to do government favours. He wants to sabotage capabilities somewhere. We'll see what pops up there. Okay, aliens are bombarding my IO base rather significantly. Rather a large fleet of theirs. Okay, put in some more resources into Jupiter Station because I really don't want to lose this thing. So it's going to end up having 2 battle stations in 108 days, which is fine because my fleet will be idling there for at least that long while it waits for the reinforcement ships. Ah, shit, they completely wiped out IO base and their fleet's still strong. That is unfortunate. Okay, we've arrested a initiative agent to try and do a coup in the UK. We have antimatter plasma core reactors. Grab the antimatter spiker, seems quite useful. Okay, building a replacement base on Ganymede. Don't know how that's going to go, we will see. Just really need more volatiles coming in. Okay, for his government favours, Chris Blakely's going to sabotage the Russian economy. He got arrested. Never mind. Okay, another ship has been launched. Fortunately, really need Jupiter Station. We need all the upgrades back online really quite fast. I don't think I can really afford to build new ships anytime soon. For now, I'll put 1 Incursio class into production. Gonna need about 5, if not more of them, to start taking on some of these alien bases. Humanity first did a coup against me in the Southeast Asian Alliance. Bit rude of them. Okay, Himalayan states just lost some random event. So China gains tech level. Fine. Antimatter spiker research is done. It's going to grab some of these really quick automated techs. Might look into putting like a few random automated things dotted around as opposed to these really big bases. See if I can get some resources that way cheaply. Yep, automated solar collectors is done. Do an automated supply depot. So coup in Russia that replaced its unaligned government with a different unaligned government. Grab the solar outpost kit then. Grabbed an initiative officer as a turncoat. Casey Seeger's just been murdered by the initiative. That is a bit of a blow. Okay, I'm going to grab this guy, Chatterpal. He's a tech mogul. Give him the ferrocite emitter. Give him top level admin implants. Top level security implants. Solar outpost kit's done. Do fusion outposts as well. I think 2 upgrades are done there. Oh, we also got the laser cannon upgrade. I just skipped over that. Okay, highest priority tech, the new point defences. Nice, point defence phaser turret research is finished. Start working on light UV phaser batteries to upgrade our defence station abilities. Fusion outpost kit is done. Gonna go for the antimatter harvester. Nice, antimatter harvester is researched. Grab the Material Institute quickly. Okay, annoyingly there's been a coup in China. It's hurt my income a fair bit. I'll need to grab that back. It's going to be a bit of a scrappy fight to re-establish control. Okay, counter coup is successful. Okay, we completed the project of United North America. Going to quickly do the Siberian independence movement, break Russia up a little bit. Another dreadnought launched. Fortunately, I can't do anything with the empty ship slot yet. Jupiter Station's completed all of its upgrades, so it is now much better defended. Siberian independence movement is done. Grab Social Science Institute. Do some upgrades when I can. Incursio class cruiser has been deployed. Again, can't do anything else, but good that that's moving in the right direction. Materials Institute is done. Techs are just kind of flying in now. Do the automated solar platform kit. Regain complete control of Canada. Fortunately, the Institute has grabbed 2 of the points in China. Okay, automated solar platform kit is finished. Okay, since I'm running out of non-military techs that are really useful, I'm going to start off this civilian fusion reactors. It's a huge tech, but it does significantly lessen CO2 and methane production. Probably pretty useful. Oh damn, the Institute's starting wars using China. Grabbed another resistance control point in China. Fortunately it wasn't the executive one, but still. Alright, that is another dreadnought completed. Strike Fleet now has its full capacity of 9 dreadnoughts. Very, very potent. very confident with our ability in combat with that lot. Really, we just need to get our resources and start building some more utility ships to go with them so we can begin assaulting alien bases. This can definitely challenge pretty much any alien fleet out there. I'm feeling really confident about this. Okay, we've lost our asset in the Institute. Social Science Institute is complete. I'm going to shift over onto some of these other types of reactors. We're going to do the Z-pinch reactor, just to see if we unlock any of the advanced forms of them. Nice, complete control over China once again. Fortunately, Chinese lost an army before I could pull them out. And there's just been a coup in the United States of America. Every time I secure one thing, I lose another thing. Can, however, pull China out of its war. Scotland's broken away from the UK, and I've lost a control point in Canada. Well, America is definitely the priority here. Alright, counter coup successful. Okay, Z-pinch fusion reactor research is done. Quickly grab automated solar outposts. Outpost kit even. Okay, aliens sabotage my research into light phaser batteries. Bit annoying, but okay. Oh god damn it, there's a coup in the EU as well. Damn it, I'm just getting hit by one coup after another. Okay, I've secured control of the EU. Of America again. Need to get the EU back though. Okay, the initiative completed arrival governance, and now going to internal confinement fusion. Okay, done my counter coup. Okay, damn it, the initiative beat me to grabbing the other 2 points, but I got 2 of the basic points at least. God damn it. EU is now starting to declare wars and things, going to wear down all my units. Okay, but on the bright side we have rebuilt our colony module on Ganymede base, which means we're getting positive resources across the board again. And I have taken executive control back from the EU, which means I can pull them out of that war before it starts. Okay, automated solar outpost kit is done. Okay, gonna start working on antimatter farms. Okay, and ending the war. Here you go. Stabilize things a little bit. Okay, so I need to regain control of the EU, but I've got a fair chunk of it left. Otherwise, I think that's a good place to leave that there. So once again, we've got resources beginning to come in. Once we get our mission control cap increased a little bit more, then we can start pumping out some ships. If we get enough of those assault ships, we can then start taking out the enemy bases. I think that will really hurt them. But the nice thing that we have really managed to see is we are taking on the aliens. Even an undefended base was able to fight off their strongest fleet. And even my ships, when they're quite outnumbered, can really do a hell of a lot of damage. So yeah, definitely in the right direction. Do of course need to keep pushing them, but we are getting there. Anyway, so I hope you're all looking forward to next time. If you enjoyed this, please do consider leaving a like and or subscribe. It really does help the channel. And otherwise, I hope to catch you in the next video. Until then, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers!